Ahoy, howdy, and welcome. I'm Wanderin Jim. This is the mobile Atrocity, and today we're going to dive into Godzilla Destruction, the third Godzilla game, the third one released recently, actually, and the third one in a row. So let's dive into it and see what it's about. Now, with a name like Godzilla Destruction, that's everything Godzilla's done in his movies. Not necessarily entirely what the character is about. He's about so much more than just that. But what he has done, what the audience expects him to do, destroy things, punch other monsters. So is this it? Could this be the perfect Godzilla game? No slow strategic planning, no childlike running around, no tower defense. Well, we're off to a good start. There are other monsters you can play as: Godzilla, Rodan, Batra, Mothra, and King Ghidorah. Batra is kind of a weird choice. He's not really the most popular of monsters, but I appreciate him. The only way you can get Batra or any of those other monsters is through these rare boxes. Unfortunately, however, the other monsters can only be gained through the rare boxes, not normal, not beginner, rare. And the odds are so stacked against you. They're not even a 1. They're not even a 1% probability. Also, it should be stated that you can kind of level up your monster, make him a little stronger, which you're going to want to do. Now, as far as the actual gameplay goes, this is the critical part. Because all games may look good on paper, but how do they play is the question. Graphically, actually looks pretty good. I appreciate the sounds and the kind of remix of some of the classic Godzilla music. But gameplay-wise, I can honestly say it's kind of fun at first. But quickly kind of loses the thrill and excitement after a short while. I mean, what you're seeing here, what's going on right now on the screen, this is it. You just kind of slowly lumber around, primarily blasting enemies. Oh, and I don't have actual control as to what maneuver he does. It's all just depending on how close or far you are. To attack, you just sort of stop in place. To attack, you just sort of walk to where, or up to where you can actually see where the monster is. See where the enemy is, I should say, and then stop in place. And then Godzilla will do the rest. It's not the most engaging, to put it that way. In fact, this goes on for like 11 different levels. The final one is going to be the boss fight. I don't know. I mean, it definitely captures the true essence and feel of Godzilla, but this gets boring really fast. And it goes on for 11 levels. And if you don't complete those 11 levels in one go, you'll have to do them all over again. And this is just for Central Japan. This is just in Japan. There are other available courses. Not that I've won them yet. And frankly, with gameplay this monotonous, I don't know if I care to. And these jets are the worst. You know, in the case of dealing with these jets because of their speed, which kind of makes sense for Godzilla, you almost have to take the shot. You almost have to be prepared to actually lose a good chunk of health just trying to deal with them. As far as the actual destruction is concerned, it definitely captures that, and it looks actually pretty good. Oh. Wait a minute. I can't just walk into the tank? How many times in the movies can you recall in which Godzilla directly steps on a tank? Steps on vehicles, and he steps on military vehicles all the time. Sometimes, especially in the older ones, they just sort of fly into him. They just sort of fly into him as if they were drunk or something. But in this, Godzilla's like, ooh! Now, where was I before I got ranted on? Oh, right. The buildings. The buildings have no weight to them. Come on. Oh. There. Stupid jet. The buildings have no weight to them. You just sort of walk into them like the big lumbering behemoth you are. But that's no fun. Godzilla should have at least a little interaction with these things. I'm not saying he needs to have much, but, you know, something. Anything but just nothing. Ways to click it here, Godzilla couldn't care less what it is. Just smashes it. Better capture some of the feeling of Godzilla. But this is not the perfect Godzilla game. And I would say the perfect Godzilla game goes to any one of the three games. One of the three games by Pipeworks that released on console. Well, mobile game is not bad, but honestly, I would recommend going for. I would recommend. Honestly, Godzilla. Honestly, for what it was, Godzilla Run was more fun than this. I think I'm personally done. I don't know if I would recommend this game. It gets pretty boring pretty fast, which is really sad about a Godzilla game. I like Godzilla, but he does have a pretty bad history of games. If you guys like this video, please hit that like button. If you wish to see more stuff like this, then you should subscribe. Also, be sure to hit that little bell icon. It will notify you when new videos go up. I'm Wanderin Jim, this is the Mobile Atrocity, and I hope you all have a super happy day.